Coming up next here on VUTV,
the 42nd Annual Valparaiso Popcorn Festival Popcorn Parade.
Stay with us for all the excitement right here on VUTV.
You see that? How you can see every delicious speck of sesame, garlic herb, and Parmesan? That is what flavored crust should look like. Crust so irresistible that if pizza could eat pizza, it would be this pizza. Can you imagine how good a pizza would have to be for it to eat itself? Talk about irresistible. Now get an irresistible meal deal for any budget starting at just $5.99.
Hungry?
Howie!
Flip the switch, a light turns on. Press the button, machines and instruments come to life. Touch the screen, communicate with the world. Simple tasks, guaranteed results, every second of every day. That's the power of power. And that's the power brought to you by the NECA contractors and electrical workers of Local 531.
It's human nature to look forward to the little things, the big things, things that take your breath away. And to keep you moving forward, Northwest Health is here to be your health partner. We are 3,000 caregivers across 40 locations, helping you stay strong. And if life takes a turn for the worse, we'll be here to help you look forward again, to living well now and more time with the ones you love. Northwest Health. Look forward.
In thy light, we see light.
Light has always been core to who we are at Valpo.
Now, as we enter the next era for Valparaiso University, we are proud to say,
we are Valpo, we are beacons.
Beacons are signs of hope.
Beacons lead the way for others.
Beacons serve others around them.
Beacons guide us through the darkness.
We are beacons.
We are beacons.
We are beacons.
We are beacons.
Welcome to the live broadcast of the 42nd Annual Valparaiso Festival Popcorn Parade.
This broadcast is a joint venture between Valparaiso Events and VUTV.
I don't know about you, Lizzie, but I think it's shaping up to be a beautiful day here in Valparaiso.
It is gorgeous. We've got some great turnout here today, which is wonderful after a year of the pandemic not allowing us to have Popcorn Fest.
Awesome, and I can't wait. It sounds like we already have a guest. We're going to head out to our reporter, Alan Marvel, with a very special guest. Alan, who do we have?
Thanks, Alexa and Lizzie. Today I have Aaron Ingram, who is the Valparaiso Events Chairman. Aaron, why don't you tell us a little bit about how you set up the festival, or like what you do to set up this festival?
Well, to set up this festival requires, we start tomorrow, setting up next year's. It's a huge team of volunteers.
Okay.
We have staff, logistics
nervous.
committee in the bright yellow shirts you'll see. It's a town-wide undertaking where we need a lot of people to get this all set up.
That's pretty cool. So how do you recruit people to help you set up this event?
Well, a lot of people volunteer. We don't work too hard to recruit. Everyone in town wants to be involved. We have a tremendous core of volunteers, some of whom have been around 30, 40 years, and they really have, you know, the knowledge of where everything goes and where it is.
That's nice. Do you ever have, you talked about you have some members who've been here for 30 to 40 years. Do you usually like recruit like with maybe some like kids as younger, like in high school or from the university here in town?
Yeah, anyone who wants to get involved, reach out to the Valparaiso Community Festivals and Events. We'd love to have you. But, you know, most of our recruits come from events. People who are just enjoying themselves so much they want to be a part of it. We're really fortunate.
That's great to hear. So, Aaron, what was it like this year planning around like COVID and all the changes that we've had to make these last few years?
Well, our thought on COVID was that it was a pretty binary decision. Either we were going to have it or we weren't. This festival doesn't do well. There's no way to limit people. There's no way to social distance. So it was either going to be a, we were going to have it or we weren't.
That's great to hear. Well, I'm glad we actually get to have it this year. So with the planning this year around COVID, what do you think this will affect the planning in the future for the Popcorn Festival?
Well, this year is actually a smaller festival than we've normally had. In the past, this Popcorn Festival has been about a month long. Golf tournaments, ping pong tournaments, all sorts of different, the popcorn ball. This year it's a little pared down. Hopefully in the next few years we're going to expand it and bring back some of those events that everyone loves.
That's great to hear. So what impact do you think the Popcorn Festival has on Valpo and on the Valparaiso community?
I think between our small businesses and people enjoying themselves, I think it's a huge impact. We're going to bring 30 or 40,000 people to town today. Everyone's going to be visiting our stores and being just exposed to the restaurants and retail that we have, and maybe it's not today, but they're going to, see a restaurant and come back. I think that, the vendors, the small businesses that are open today, there's a lot of different organizations that are raising money today. The beer tent's open. That's Valparaiso Kiwanis. They're raising money for the Riley's Children's Hospital. I know in the past that's been, well over $3,000 going just straight to Riley Children's Hospital in Indianapolis.
That's great to hear. Well, thank you so much for answering some questions for us, Aaron, and I hope you guys get to enjoy the day, even though you've been planning it. I hope you guys get to take time and relax and get to enjoy the festival.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Back to you, Alexa and Lizzie.
Thank you, Alan. We loved hearing a little bit more info about the Popcorn Festival and how it started and how it's all coming about. Actually, the parade is moving along pretty fast, and it started behind us. We have our Valparaiso Police Department starting off first with us today. So our first entry is the Valparaiso Police Department, and the Police Chief, Jeff Ballin, and Assistant Chief Mike DeHaven welcome you to our city for a fun and exciting 2021 Popcorn Festival. The VPD is committed to establishing a working partnership with our community, providing a safe and secure environment for all who live, work, and play within our great city. The department offers a variety of community programs, always seeking opportunities to bring our citizens into the police family. Make sure you guys follow VPD on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Look at them kind of approaching as we come through here.
Good, how are you?
No.
Look at what? Oh.
Next, we have the Porter County Sheriff's Department, led by Sheriff David Reynolds. They are honored to serve the residents of Porter County and are humbled by the great support of the Valparaiso community.
We love seeing all of our local police department support coming through the area. It's fun to hear those sirens, of course, in a positive, happy way, starting off a parade and a great day. Lizzie, I don't know if you knew this, but actually January 19th is National Popcorn Day. Of course, that's not a very good time to host a really fun parade, but I'm happy we have great weather for this day today. Coming up behind the Porter County Sheriff's Department, we've got the Valparaiso Fire Department. Valparaiso Fire Department was started in 1867. It is a career department made up of 73 dedicated men and women who serve the citizens of Valparaiso and Center Township. They are also responsible for providing advanced life support ambulances as well as ALS fire engines.
Up behind them is the Gary Fire Department as well. They came with the Valparaiso Fire Department today to join them along the ride.
Thank you so much to all of our police members and also the fire department for coming and joining us. What a great way to start off the parade.
Yes, and the parade is a tradition. It has been going since 1979 and it was started by popcorn fanatic and scientist Orville Redenbacher.
Did you know that Orville Redenbacher actually didn't start off as a popcorn fanatic? He started off with his own fertilizer company. But when he came to Valparaiso, he made his first Orville Redenbacher popcorn factory. And now we get to have this amazing festival every year for the Valparaiso community. This is actually the largest festival in the region and at the moment. Isn't that exciting?
That is exciting, and that's amazing because he wasn't actually born here, but there is a smaller popcorn festival where he was born in Brazil, Indiana.
I don't know. I think our Popcorn Fest is pretty great. We've got the Valparaiso spirit with us today.
Yes, we
Everyone's
do.
excited to be back and about after we missed our Popcorn Festival last year.
So
So I'm
devastating.
so excited to be back together. I think we have some more guests coming up. Look at all those smiling faces and waves out there. We've got Centier Bank, Indiana's largest private family-owned bank. It has been serving the heart of the Northwest Indiana community since 1895. With its not-for-sale promise, Centier ensures to be locally owned and operated for generations to come. To learn more about the Centier difference at Centier.com. Thank you, Centier, for sponsoring this great parade. Look at all that confetti out there. That's what we love to see, Lizzie.
I know, everyone's so excited on this beautiful September day. You know, autumn is actually one of the highest selling popcorn times of the year, followed by winter.
Oh boy, look at that wonderful float that we have coming in.
So next is the Grand Marshal. Valparaiso Events is proud to present frontline workers as our Grand Marshal for the 2021 Popcorn Festival Parade. Grand Marshal should be coming up right after Centier Bank.
Oh, I see him there playing some nice, good old country music. We love that in Northwest Indiana. Also, we got to see some corn stalks on the Centier Bank float. I'm loving all the popcorn themed floats. Let's all stop and wave at everyone as they go by, guys.
Yes, we have representatives from ADT Commercial, Taco Bell, KFC, Addison Consolidated Dispatch Center, Franciscan Float Pool RNs, and the Porter County Health Department. Please join us in thanking these individuals as well as all the other frontline workers who have helped us this year.
Look at their license plate.
Following behind our Grand Marshal, we've got the Indiana Army National Guard. The Army National Guard started in 1636 when citizen soldiers formed militias to defend the community and country. And for 377 years, the Army National Guard has stayed true to its roots. Enlisting in the Indiana Army National Guard means more time at home, but training requires 1 weekend per month and 2 weeks per summer. The Army National Guard offers programs for every 2 weeks per summer.
All right, next is State Representative Ed Saladay. Welcome to Indiana State Representative Ed Saladay. Mr. Saladay was born and raised in Valparaiso and has lived here for over 50 years. He attended Indiana University, then flew attack helicopters in Vietnam. He was a pilot for 35 years for United Airlines and is an aviation consultant to many organizations. He also stays busy serving on several committees such as Utilities, Energy and Telecommunications, Roads and Transportation, and Elections and Apportionment. Good to see you at the parade, Representative Saladay.
Yeah, so that was pretty awesome. Following State Representative Ed Saladay, we did have the mayor of Valparaiso kind of drive through. and it was pretty exciting to see him drive through. We love seeing our mayor involved in the community. Also, after the mayor, we did have our Family Express truck drive through, which is awesome seeing different businesses getting involved with the popcorn parade. So this is exciting, guys. We've had a couple good floats. I've seen some corn stalks out there, lots of corn involved.
Yes.
This is the Popcorn Festival.
Yes. Fun fact about popcorn, did you know that when they pop in like a round shape, it's called a mushroom popcorn? And when they pop in any other shape, it's called a snowflake or a butterfly popcorn.
That's interesting. If you guys have any popcorn facts, feel free to come over and talk to our reporter, Alan Marvel. I'm sure he'd love to hear lots of popcorn facts. We were trying to stay in loop with the parade. All right, guys, we are having another float come behind us. We have the parade ambassador, Brandon Napioki. Welcome to the parade ambassador, Brandon Napioki. Brandon has always loved the popcorn parade. With his health issues, this is time to fulfill an item from his bucket list. Thank you to Valpo for all your support of Brandon. Let's continue. Let's give Brandon a round of applause, guys. Look at that wonderful float covered in balloons. How colorful and wonderful on this beautiful sunshiny day here in Valparaiso.
So colorful. I love all the colors. It reminds me of Up, the movie. All right, next up is the 1990 Popcorn Queen. Let's welcome Dawn Jepson.
Look at her as she's driving with her princess wave as she's driving by. We love seeing different people from years past involved in popcorn festivals come back and get involved. Awesome, and behind Dawn, we have the first place kids unit. The kids unit consists of kids who decorated their bicycles or wagons. It is free to join, so come on, kids, and ride your bikes in the parade next year. Actually, I believe somewhere during the festival there is a kids zone. You guys should all go check it out if you have young ones. I think I saw some blow-up tents by.
Next is American Legion Post 94. The American Legion's focus on fundraising efforts center on service to veterans, service members, and their families. Riding in the Deuce and a Half 6x6 truck are several state, district, and post officers of the American Legion Department of Indiana. Also on board are state, district, and post officers from the Sons of the American Legion and the American Legion Auxiliary.
So, Lizzie, this popcorn festival actually started back in 1979, like you mentioned earlier, but it's kind of grown since then. Today, the Valparaiso community is expecting around 50,000 people to be in and involved with the parade. It's exciting, too, because, of course, we have our Valparaiso University students who all get to come down and visit and say hi. And it's nice because not only do we get the people from the region, but we also get students from all across America coming in and tuning in. Additionally, our broadcast is broadcasted internationally, so it's exciting to get everyone involved in this fun-filled festival.
Yes, and many of the floats are popcorn themed or made of popcorn, which is a very fun fact. So the next is the Soapbox Derby. This is the 76th running of the Northwest Indiana Soapbox Derby. Winners in all 4 race categories advance to the World Championships in Akron, Ohio every July. Soapbox Derby is a gravity-driven racing program for ages 7 to 20.
I love seeing the Akron, Ohio in there. I was born and raised in Ohio. I'm a big Ohioan fan. Following up the Soapbox Derby, we've got the Marine Corps Dunes Leathernecks. The float of the Dunes Leathernecks detachment in 1056 of the Marine Corps Leagues is depicting the 6 United States Marines who raised the U.S. flag atop Mount Surbachi on February 23, 1945, during the Battle of Iwo Jima in World War II. The Dunes Leathernecks detachment dedicates itself to helping the public, Marines, Marines Corps, and veterans in Northwest Indiana.
All right. Next, we have VFW Post 988. Let's give them a real warm welcome.
Look at those cheerleaders and band members come in. This is the Valparaiso High School varsity cheer team, and High School Vikettes. And following behind them, we've got the Valparaiso High School Band and Varsity Singers. All right, so for the varsity cheer team, they are coached by Kara Wissing and Cindy Sabella, and the team recently won first place in camp routine band chant and the second place in the game day competition at St. Mary's College. Congratulations to them. The Vikettes are a dance and flag team who perform at home football and basketball games. They are coached by Catherine Lopez and Shannon Williams. Following up behind them, playing some awesome music, we've got the band. Let's listen in. What wonderful music we got to hear from the Valparaiso University Band. It's so nice to have them back in person after a year of COVID chaos. Valparaiso High School Band also scored first place in their state competitions. Following up behind them, we've got
the Valparaiso Community Schools. The Valparaiso Schools say thank you to our community for the continued support. We are proud of our students, staff, and community.
A big shout out to all the school districts who have kind of battled through this COVID chaos. We didn't get to have our popcorn festival last year, so it's nice to see all these students, teachers, and families involved in and supporting the school. We would love to reach out and give them all a round of applause, guys. While we wait for the parade to continue, Lizzie, do you have any more fun-filled popcorn facts for our viewers?
I think it's awesome because popcorn is actually gluten-free because it's not made of wheat. So it's made of corn. So, you know, anyone who can't eat gluten can have popcorn.
That's perfect for any of you guys out there with celiac disease. Feel free to load up on popcorn today. We are followed up actually on our parade now with the Freemasons. Lots of enthusiasm from the Freemason Society as they kind of walk through.
The Porter Lodge 137 is one of the most esteemed lodges in Indiana. They would like to showcase their history and presence to the community and present some of the charities they support and other public activities in which they are involved. The Freemasons are the oldest fraternity in the world, and Freemasonry has been an integral part of the town's history since the 19th century.
Followed up behind the Freemasons, we've got the Orc Shriners. The ORAC Shriners are located in Michigan City and are a part of the Shriners International, who proudly support their 22 children's hospitals spanning all over the United States, Mexico, and Canada. They're a fraternity of like-minded Freemasons who are dedicated to family values, the betterment of their community, and of course, their beloved children's hospitals. Shriners parade so children can walk. All right, guys. Following up behind the ORAC Shriners, we've got the Republican Party. The Republican Party has been involved with the Popcorn Festival since 1979 when the Popcorn Festival started. We are again proud to be a gold sponsor of this year's festival as we salute our frontline workers. With the Republicans Party float, we salute the brave police, fire, and first responder personnel who answered the call on September 11th, 2001, and all those who are serving today.
Hi, everybody. Today I'm here with Peyton Camden, and she's going to tell us a little bit today about what brings her to Valpo.
So I'm actually a student at Valparaiso University. I'm starting my junior year, but I love coming out to all the community events, and I'm super excited for Popcorn Fest.
That's great to hear. Popcorn Fest is a great time, and we hope everyone gets to come out or gets to view it on our live stream. So what are some things you're going to check out today while you're here at Popcorn Fest?
I'm super excited to try all the different foods that'll be out here, all the different popcorns. I'm really excited to hear all the live bands and just be out and exploring different things.
Well, thank you so much, Peyton. If you guys want to come on out, you have amazing vendors. We have a ton for you to check out, and we have some live bands that'll be playing this evening, and we have some amazing food downtown, so come check us out. Back to you, Alexa and Lizzie.
Thank you, Alan. It's so exciting to see students and everyone out here again because, as you all know, we didn't get to have our Popcorn Festival last year, but we are so happy to have everyone back here in Valparaiso. We've got about 200 different booths downtown today, so make sure you stop by and visit in the Central Park Plaza where all the fun is happening. Lizzie, do you have any popcorn facts to share with us for today?
I'm just trying to think. It's amazing that we have things like popcorn festivals here in America. After all, America is the #1 seller of popcorn, growing and, distributing throughout the world. Americans eat more popcorn than any other country in the world, so of course we would celebrate it through a festival such as today.
Of course, Lizzie, did you know that 70% of popcorn is actually consumed at home? I would have thought it would have been movie theaters.
I know. I thought movie theaters made the most of it, but actually it's safe at home in your microwave.
Wonderful. We love learning more about popcorn here in Valparaiso. And actually, we have a little bit more of the Republican Party coming up behind us. The second half of their float is tagging along behind us at the moment. It's so exciting to see everyone getting involved. We have about 80 different floats today in the parade, so it's exciting to see the whole community getting in to support. So popcorn, Lizzie, is over 5,000 years old. Did you know it was that old?
Oh my goodness. I wonder who started it. Like what heritage or civilization?
I feel like there's got to be some science behind it, or a really cool story where they just put corn kernels over fire.
Actually, back then they used to use popcorn as cereal, and they'd put sweetener and sugars with it. But during World War II, it was very popular because there was a sugar shortage and rationing.
What a fun kernel of information. We plan on using lots of popcorn puns today here, guys, so just stay tuned for that.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to go back to Alan Marvel, who has a special guest to join us. Alan, who's with us today?
Thank you, Alexa. Currently, right now, I have Sydney Martins here with me, a junior at Valparaiso University. And she's going to tell us a little bit about what her first time at Popcorn Fest is like.
Yeah, so this is my first time here, and it's really nice to see the parade, the float, see all the Valpo community around.
That's great to hear, Sydney. Do you have anything you're looking forward to, like this evening or this afternoon, that you want to check out?
I'm looking forward to the live music and definitely trying some of the food, some popcorn, and just seeing friends and stuff.
Well, thank you so much, Sydney. I hope you get to enjoy your very first Popcorn Fest, and I hope you get to enjoy the day. Back to you, Alexa and Lizzie.
Thank you so much, Alan and Sydney. It was so great to talk to more of our Valparaiso University students. Actually, the float heading behind us got an honorable mention for the part of the parade. This is the second half of the Republican Party float. Let's take a look at this awesome float that they have. Look at it. It's full of corn stalks. They've got some smoke coming out of it. All the hard work they put into making sure that this popcorn parade is special.
Man, they really went all out making this float. They're honoring the 9/11 memorial. Today's the 20th anniversary of the attack on the World Trade Centers and the 9/11 date. They're honoring those who died.
Everybody, let's make some noise for your Valparaiso University 2021-22 men's, women's basketball teams. And followed up behind them is Valparaiso University Engineering. Lizzie, do you have some fun facts about them?
Yes, the College of Engineering at Valparaiso University prepares students for careers in bioengineering, civil engineering, computer engineering, electrical engineering, environmental engineering, and mechanical engineering. These graduates use their knowledge of math and science to make the world a better place. Alexa and I know a bunch of wonderful people within the engineering department at Valparaiso University.
Yes, and of course behind them we have our wonderful basketball teams. Women's coach Mary Evans and men's coach Matt Loddick are very excited for the upcoming season. Valpo Athletics has tons of fun and promotions planned. Following up behind them, we have the St. Paul Catholic School, serving Valparaiso families for over 150 years. St. Paul Catholic School teachers, parents, and students work together to create a safe, caring environment based on Catholic values and service to others, which enables students to learn and develop spiritually, academically, emotionally, and physically. Also tagging along with the St. Paul's Catholic School, it looks like we've got a fun mascot. So everyone make sure you wave or give a high five to our mascot.
And next behind them, we have Hilltop Neighborhood House. Hilltop Neighborhood House is celebrating 25 years of empowering the community by providing a place for children to learn, grow, and belong. The Hilltop Food Pantry and the Project 64 van offers food assistance for families and children in the community. Hilltop is blessed to be a part of the great Valparaiso community.
I happen to know a lot of the students at Valparaiso University love serving Hilltop. It's such a wonderful way to volunteer and help out the community, give back to the community that gives to you. So we love seeing their involvement today in the parade. It's so exciting.
You know, Alexa, I was talking about how the United States is the biggest producer of popcorn, but do you know which state is the biggest producer within the United States of popcorn?
I have actually no clue. I would hope it would be Northwest Indiana. I mean, we've got the Popcorn Festival.
You know, you'd think, but it's actually Nebraska.
That's crazy awesome. So we actually are going to head over to Alan Marvel here, who has another guest who's going to do some interviewing for us. Alan, who do we have joining us today?
Alrighty, today I have someone working with Hilltop for us. You want to tell us a little about Hilltop?
Sure, so Hilltop is a nonprofit organization that works with childcare, usually pre-K. I want to say ages 0 to about 5, as well as that year in between.
That's great to hear. So what does Hilltop usually offer for parents, for kids, and things like that?
Yeah, so aside from obviously the childcare, they have gardens, they have a lot of food pantries, things along those lines. They really immerse our children into a really fun environment, not only for academics, but as well as spiritually and with nature. And one of the things they do offer is they have the CCDF vouchers, and they do a lot of their own scholarships.
Alrighty, thank you so much, and hope you guys learned a little about Hilltop. Thank you. Back to you, Alexa.
Thank you so much, Alan. Actually, following up behind us after Hilltop Neighborhood House, we have Perpetual Motion. Flip, fly, and soar through Perpetual Motion's door. Kickstart your love of gymnastics, cheer, tumbling, ninja, and core power. Explore your future academic preschool and foreign language classes. And blow your friends' minds at birthday bashes and cool special events. They are just a hop, skip, and a jump away. Make sure you give them a call sometime today.
Then up behind them is the Valparaiso Baptist Church. Valparaiso Baptist Church is overjoyed to join the parade again this year. Located off of Lincoln Way, this family-friendly church offers a warm environment for people of all ages and all stages of life. This church was a heart and is excited to tell you about the AWANAs on Wednesday nights at 6:15. Be sure to follow Valpo Baptist on social media or check them out on Sunday mornings at 11 a.m.
Oh my gosh, look at all those bags of popcorn. It says church with a heart, but it seems like it's a church full of popcorn. All right, following up behind the Baptist Church, we've got the City of Valparaiso float. Need to get around town? The V-Line will take you to popular destinations around the greater Valparaiso area. Get to the train by taking Valparaiso South Shore Transit Connect. Get to Chicago with free parking in Valparaiso. Contact the V-Line office for routes and schedules. No fuss. Take the bus. And it looks like for the float, we've got 2 actual V-Line buses coming through. So I don't know if any of you guys are planning on going to Chicago, I guess you could just hop on. It might take a couple stops along the way because it has to go through the parade first.
I love the bags of popcorn on the front with the little balloons representing the popcorn kernels. It's super creative.
Americans actually eat an average of 17 billion quarts of popcorn every year. I feel like that's a lot of popcorn for Americans to be eating, right?
That is a lot. You know, there's some science that works behind popcorn. You know, the reason that popcorn pops is because of the water that is condensed inside of it. And the ideal temperature for popping popcorn is between 400 and 460 degrees.
I don't know, it felt pretty hot out here a couple days ago. I felt like we could pop some popcorn by just setting it down on the pavement.
Honestly.
We've got a nice cool breeze going through, so I guess no popcorn popping on the pavement today.
It's not too humid today, which is we're very thankful for that.
Of course. It looks like we actually have another Valparaiso University or Valparaiso community bus kind of coming through behind us.
Everyone feel free to wave to the floats and the buses as they go by.
This is one of the buses that can actually take you directly to Chicago from Valparaiso. So it's exciting to see all the different ways we can connect with not only the Valparaiso community, but the communities around us. So actually, you know how we have that 17 billion quarts of popcorn?
Yes.
A cup of popcorn, I believe, actually only has 31 calories. So it kind of goes with
not
that gluten-free thing if you're trying to stay healthy. What I'm hearing is we can eat a lot of popcorn and be okay
come
with
to
it.
Popcorn Fest. It's healthy. It's healthy.
No one's going to be
calories,
rolling
and
out of
gluten-free.
here, right? It'll keep us nice and light and airy, right? All right, following up behind the city of Valparaiso, we've got the Valparaiso Democratic Committee. So, the Valparaiso Democratic Committee's mission is to facilitate election of Democratic candidates who align with their core beliefs at the local level and across the ballot. The committee is dedicated to building a community that works for all by recognizing their individuality and strengthening their bonds. Their focus will be visible through activism, outreach, engagement with our members and the community. Look at that awesome float we have too. It looks like it's I think it's like it's a donkey, right? Made of tissue paper
Yes,
and
the donkey
flowers.
is the symbol of the Democratic Committee, and they have chosen that to represent them at Popcorn Fest today.
And it looks like we've got some furry friends joining them too in a couple wagons around. We love to see lots of dogs involved.
Next, we have the Porter County 4-H. 4-H provides kids with community, mentors, and learning opportunities to develop the skills they need to create positive change in their lives and communities. Join a club and become a part of our family.
It looks like the 4-H won the Best Little Colonel Award. So that means their float won this award in the parade today. Let's give them a round of applause. We love seeing the younger generations kind of get involved with 4-H, kind of starting wonderful values and home skills as you kind of progress throughout your life. 4-H definitely instills those in you at a young age.
Did you know, Alexa, that the poppability of popcorn is the percentage of kernels that pop?
That's very exciting. I had no clue about that. I know when I pop popcorn in the microwave, I don't know about you guys, but I listen to it and I wait until I can count for like 3 seconds and then I take it out. But I always have a couple kernels left in the bag.
Well, popcorn, when it's steamy, that's the stuff.
I feel like we're going to have to go down to the Central Park Plaza and talk with some popcorn professionals and figure out the proper way to pop some popcorn, right?
Of course. And to go along with our popcorn health facts, did you know that popcorn is GMO-free?
All the fun things about popcorn today. Make sure you guys fill up on lots of popcorn down at the Popcorn Festival. And don't forget, we do have a statue of Orville Redenbacher. It's kind of the heart of this festival downtown. You guys can pose with it and take a couple pictures and smile with the guy who started this whole popcorn bonanza, I guess.
Redenbacher. You know, to go along with more popcorn history, I was telling you about how popcorn was popular during World War II and how it used to be used as a cereal. Well, it was also very popular during the Great Depression because of its low-cost value.
That's awesome. All I'm hearing is a bunch of reasons about why we should all just buy lots of popcorn for today. Awesome. Well, now we have a couple more floats coming behind us. We've got the Mirror Image Dance Academy coming up behind us. Mirror Image has been dedicated to dance excellence in Valparaiso for over 20 years. They offer classes in ballet, tap, jazz, contemporary praise, modern hip hop, and more for ages 2.5 to 18 years. Looks like we're going to have a little bit of a performance here.
Do you want me to do the... Dancers of all ages are out here today. Mirror Dance Academy offers preschool dances for ages 3 to 5 years, too. Dancing today is the MIDA Performing Company coached by Dina Gallardo and staff. Next, we have Indiana University Northwest. Indiana University Northwest provides personal, affordable, and life-changing education in a high-quality academic environment where we value diversity, inclusiveness, scholarship, and cultural and regional partnerships. The IU Northwest Athletes, Student Government Association, and Student Activities Board are proud to be a part of the Valparaiso Popcorn Festival. Next, with IU, we have the IUN cheer team. They are from Gary, Indiana, and they cheer and dance, and the team members are from the 2021-2022 season. We want to welcome them to the parade and celebrate the performance they're going to give us today.
We love seeing all the excitement these girls have today. They're so happy to be here at the Popcorn Festival, and we are so happy to have them. So Lizzie, I know we mentioned it earlier, but for those just joining us now, let's talk a little bit about the history of the Popcorn Festival. So the Popcorn Festival was started in 1979. Can you believe that? That feels like a long time ago.
That was way before us, that's for sure. And some of the parties that are here with us today, having floats, have been with us in this parade since 1979.
It just shows how great the Valparaiso community is and getting involved and supporting the community throughout the years. So we've loved seeing the Popcorn Festival grow since it started, and actually started because of Orville Redenbacher. Orville Redenbacher had his first factory here in Valparaiso, Indiana.
Yes, it was opened in Portage County.
That's so exciting. We love to see it. All right, we've got a float following up behind us. We have Terry's Discount Windows following up behind us. Terry's Discount Windows and more is located right here in Valparaiso, specializing in windows, siding, doors, and more. They have been serving the Northwest Indiana since 2003 and are a family-owned and operated company. They've won the Post Neighbor's Choice Award for 7 straight years, the Times Best for the region for 3 years, and have received national recognition from the best of the best for 6 years. A lot of awards from Terry's Discount Windows. Call for a free estimate and receive additional savings by mentioning the Popcorn Parade. We love seeing that float too. Lots of popcorn stalks and even some popcorn kernels on the roof.
Coming up behind them is the Porter County Public Library System. The Porter County Public Library circulates over 500,000 items to patrons throughout Porter County, with locations in Valparaiso, Portage, South Haven, Ebron, and Couts. Your library also provides free notary service, test proctoring, meeting room space, sewing machine and gaming system checkout, and so much more. Be sure to check out our beautiful new Rotary Library Garden.
Awesome, guys. It looks like we've got a lot of spirit. I see some black and yellow, which means it must be Couts High School. Welcome to the Couts High School Band. The marching band is excited to continue its season in Valparaiso. Leading them is the band director, Caitlin Kohler, and the color guard coach, Becky Fosberg. The Couts dance team and cheer team, led by Shelly Dick and Kelsey Killavos, are escorting the band. Let's give a big hand for the Marching Mustangs. We love seeing all these different students involved. I know Lizzie and I have mentioned a couple times, we love seeing everyone kind of back to school and getting the opportunity to be involved in things like marching band again, because I know that wasn't really a thing for most of COVID. So it's exciting to see all these kids back and involved. Looking great, might I add.
As we were saying, it's wonderful to see the high school kids back together, celebrating arts such as band, dance, cheer. All wonderful things to see, celebrating their art in these ways. Next, we have the Duneland Ski Club. Duneland Ski Club is a downhill ski, snowboard, and social club offering Midwest and Western trips for families in Northwest Indiana. Check out skiduneland.com to sign up for their upcoming trips to Park City, Telluride, Satschweitzer, Chestnut Mountain, and France.
Looks like we've got some enthusiastic corn cobs dancing with the ski club. We love to see the enthusiasm for today's parade.
Next is Porter County Right to Life. Popping for Life, Porter County Right to Life is a nonprofit organization that educates and works to promote the sanctity of life in all its stages from conception to natural death. Like them on Facebook or visit them at pcrtl.org.
Awesome. It looks like we have our grand prize parade winner coming up. Everyone, let's take a look at this float. It is from the Valparaiso Girl Scouts, I believe. The Valparaiso Girl Scouts are Girl Scouts of Valparaiso and Washington Township. Just kidding. The grand prize is actually not the Girl Scouts. It is a different group.
We still love our Girl Scouts, but the winner is actually In Health United Way of Porter County. Once again, In Health and the United Way has teamed up to participate in this year's Popcorn Parade. The spirit of this year is United We Stand. The 12-foot eagle is a symbol of our nation's strength and unity. United we stood through the COVID-19 pandemic. United we stood on September 11th. United we will always stand as a nation. You know, it's amazing that they're doing this eagle today, Alexa, because it is the 20th anniversary of the 9/11 attacks.
We really love to see how this float incorporated
it's a
honoring
wonderful
the fallen
day.
Americans.
A wonderful day to support, you know, American strength and unity as a nation, getting through the pandemic and the attacks.
Of course, and it's a really positive day, and it's a support system for all of the different people who have fallen in 9/11. And it's really great to see all the different people support and encourage, of course, the Valparaiso community and all those who had fallen.
Now we have the Valparaiso Girl Scouts. Go ahead, Alexa.
No, I know. You know I love the Girl Scouts. I was too excited to talk about them earlier. The Girl Scouts of Valparaiso and Washington Township, along with their leaders, are eager to get back to business of growing girls of character, courage, and confidence. Troops are now looking for new members and adult volunteers to start off a new year of fun, friends, and fantastic activities. Make sure you guys all smile and wave at the Girl Scouts as they pass by.
I love this. You know, I was a Girl Scout once, Alexa.
You know, Lizzie, I was too. How far did you make it in the Girl Scout program?
I did it for about 5 years in elementary school.
I have some of the best memories with my Girl Scout troop. I was Troop 273, Bloomington, Indiana.
I love that.
We'd love to see it.
Selling cookies. Nothing like it. Next, we have Associated Pediatricians, LLC. Associated Pediatricians have been caring for kids for over 50 years. They have offices in Valparaiso and Portage and offer convenient hours, including Saturdays. Their group of board-certified pediatricians is on staff at Porter Regional Hospital and have affiliations with Lurie Children's Hospital in Chicago and Riley Children's Hospital in Indianapolis.
Awesome, and now we see approaching Strack Van Til. Shop your local Valparaiso, Strack, and Van Til stores for the finest quality, best value, and a friendly shopping experience. Our Indiana roots go back to 1929. They are Indiana made, and they are Indiana's grocery store. Look at that wonderful float they've got going out. Looks like they're handing out some water bottles too, so if you guys need a water, of course, stop by their float. I love seeing the massive, it looks like a corn mill. It's so exciting, the really creative float that they've got going on.
Next, we have Valparaiso Pop Warner Little Scholars. Valparaiso Pop Warner Little Scholars promotes the sports of youth football and cheer beginning at the age of 5 years old. They take a safety and fundamentals first mindset to these sports while the main focus is academics. Come check them out at their games on Sundays at Valparaiso High School or bowls.org for more information. Bowls.org, that is BOWLS.org.
I love seeing all the excitement from all of the Pop Warner Little Scholars. And of course, everyone out there in their jerseys supporting their school. We got to see that.
I know. Go Valparaiso Vikings. So wonderful to see all these Pop Warner kids today.
All right, following up behind the Valparaiso Pop Warner Little Scholars, we actually have Zao Island. Zao Island is thankful for all the Valparaiso community's business. They love Valparaiso and they will continue to strive to provide the most fun and entertainment that they can offer. They say a big thank you to the Valparaiso community.
Zao Island's so fun. I've gone there a couple times with friends. Great attraction for the area. Next, we have VNA of Northwest Indiana. The VNA of Northwest Indiana is popping with excitement, celebrating over 50 years of providing care to the community. Whether it's VNA Hospice, VNA Meals on Wheels, or grief support for children and their families at the VNA Phoenix Center, the VNA is here to help. Today, the VNA Meals on Wheels truck is followed by VNA staff, volunteers, family, and friends. This is the community's VNA, your VNA, and they are grateful for your support.
I love all the colorful balloons. It's really pretty out there.
Yeah, people really went all out with the balloons. So cool.
Lizzie, did you know that the very first Popcorn Festival was actually called Orville Redenbacher Recognition Day and was held on September 15th in 1979? And the tradition has continued since, but they have now changed the name to the Popcorn Fest.
You know, Orville Redenbacher used to walk the parade until he passed away.
It's so exciting to see how much the Popcorn Festival has grown. I don't know if you guys heard us mention it earlier, but we're going to have about 250 vendors on site today down in the Central Park Plaza. You should absolutely go and check them out. Following up, actually behind the VNA of Northwest Indiana, we've got Round the Clock Restaurant. A staple in Northwest Indiana, Round the Clock's downtown Valparaiso location celebrates 42 years of serving up quality food with a smile. Proudly owned and operated by the Crisio Duliax family, this is a small, locally owned business and gives back to the community with a free Thanksgiving meal at their Valparaiso and Chesterton locations. Round the Clock is happy to support the Valparaiso community.
Round the Clock's actually right behind us, too.
I know, we were going to stop by there and get some
location.
breakfast earlier. Of course, we love seeing different Valparaiso businesses get involved with the parade because it's so exciting to see everyone in the Valparaiso community get involved.
Next, we have Curry Motors Ford of Valpo. Curry Motors Ford of Valpo prides themselves for being truck central. As your #1 Ford dealer in NWI, they have the largest Ford truck inventory. Their mascot, fondly known as Bigfoot, displays how they crush the competition. They are known for their slogan, nice people to do business with.
Awesome. Following up between the Ford of Valpo, we have our second place float winner, 500 Turkeys Incorporated. And of course, they've got a big turkey on their float. 500 Turkeys Incorporated has been around for 13 years. Their mission is feeding families of food and faith. They collect enough food and funds to feed people each year for Thanksgiving. It started with 500 families, and they fed over 1,200 families in local counties during 2020. This year, they opened a building and ministry called Clothes and Prayers to give clothes away to people in need. Visit 500 Turkey Inc. on Facebook or 500turkeys.org for more information on how you can help them out. NIPSCO would like you to remember to please call 811 anytime you're going to dig. It keeps you, your families, and your neighbors safe. Calling 811 is fast, free, and it's the law. Let's give a round of applause for our NIPSCO float. Awesome. We've loved seeing all of the floats we've had so far. I think we're probably maybe around halfway, maybe like 75% through with our floats. Lizzie, what has your favorite float been so far?
Ooh, I love the ones with all the balloons. The one that just went by. I liked the balloons. It kind of looked like an anemone. Like, have you ever seen Nemo?
It's so exciting to see all the different floats and their creativity that they have when they are putting their stuff together. But actually, now we've got another float coming up behind us. It is the Porter County Fair Queen. Please welcome our 2021 Porter County Fair Queen, Anna Priesel. Anna is 20 years old and will be competing for the Miss Indiana State Fair Queen title this January. We all wish her the best of luck for the Porter County Fair, and we will see everyone next year.
Aw, she looks so beautiful in her tiara.
Of course, she's got that princess wave going on. Guys, don't forget to wave to Anna as she drives by and wish her luck.
Next, we got the Washington Township Band. They are under the direction of Justin Thompson and the color guard director Melissa Thompson. This year's band is playing the Latin song Macho Nacho. This is the band's 14th year in the Popcorn Parade. They recently performed at Universal Studios.
Awesome. For all those car fanatics we have out here, we have Myers coming up, and they actually have a 1936 Chevy State Rack antique truck. So this is a replica used by Hendrik and Fred Meyer to transport groceries to their very first store in Greenville, Michigan. Meyer is a Grand Rapids-based retailer that operates in more than 256 supercenters and grocery stores across the Midwest. A family-operated company since 1934, Meyer pioneered the one-stop shopping concept and has evolved through the years to include expanded fresh produce and meat departments, as well as pharmacies, apparel, pet departments, garden sensors, toys, and electronics. Lizzie, I know you are a Michigan native. We do argue about that a little bit as me being an Ohioan. But
I love Meyer. I'm a frequent Meyer shopper. Frequent Meyer shopper.
Up next is Valpo Americans Cal Ripken baseball entry. There are local organizations for ages 14 through 15, and they are sitting on top of that fire truck that we just got to see drive by.
Next, we have the Respite House. Respite House has 2 locations in Valparaiso for men seeking recovery for substance abuse and alcoholism. Respite House will facilitate and focus on a community effort in the spirit of unity and cooperation to assist those community members who are seeking recovery.
I love the creativity they have with that float as they drive by. Affordable Remodelers is following up, and it's your local full-service exterior and interior home improvement company. Specializing in professional installations and affordable prices, they offer factory direct discounts on windows, doors, roofing, siding, and gutters.
And it looks like they are the third place prize winner for the parade today.
Oh boy, if you guys are looking for some fun ways to get active, we'd love to see everyone out here roller skating. I'm sure the South Shore Roller Derby would love to see you too. The South Shore Roller Derby is Northwest Indiana's premier roller derby league. You can find them skating around the festival today. Don't forget to wave. Stop by their booth and you can find more information and snag a pic with your favorite skater.
My bad. This is the third place winner.
All right, following up behind the roller derby, we have the Valparaiso Soccer Club. Valparaiso Soccer Club is a recreational plus youth soccer organization based in Valparaiso. They provide limited travel soccer to boys and girls ages 14 to 19. The club is proud to be affiliated with the both Northwest Indiana Soccer League and the Indiana Soccer League. They offer competition at all levels, and we love to see their float there. It looks like they got a little creative and they made popcorn into a goal. I don't know, Lizzie, have you ever been very good at soccer? Did you play soccer in high school?
I didn't play soccer in high school, but I played soccer from like 2nd to 4th grade.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do you think you could score with the popcorn soccer ball or in the popcorn goal?
Oh my
right?
goodness, they would definitely beat me if I tried to verse them in anything.
I love when we get to see all the different ways that the floats are interpreting and putting popcorn on them. I love seeing the balloons that you mentioned earlier with the, like almost the sea anemone stuff. It was so exciting. If you had to build a float, what would you build?
Ooh. I feel like I'd want to make it super colorful. I feel like I'd do like a rainbow out of popcorn or something like that. Like
you
do
could get
some
the different
food coloring.
flavors of popcorn.
Oh
too,
yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
Get a little caramel corn, get a little cheddar popcorn.
I always loved the bags of popcorn that were like different colors. You know what I'm talking about? Did you ever get one of those growing up?
I don't think I have.
Yeah, like some people like food color their popcorn and put it in bags. It's
Oh,
red,
like Christmas
purple,
popcorn.
blue.
I don't know if you guys are. We're over here talking about all sorts of different types of popcorn. We hope you guys all get the chance to load up on popcorn today. We would love to see everyone walking out here with handfuls of popcorn.
All right, next we have the Discovery Charter School. Discovery is a school that practices sustainability. In so doing, they have made a popcorn machine out of completely recycled items. They are tuition-free public charter school that teaches through place-based learning. Their students learn through traditional methods, through hiking, and through hands-on experience. They are sustainable, they are growing, and they are celebrating 10 years of excellence at Discovery Charter School. Come take a tour and apply.
Looks like we've got some furry friends joining us right now. We love the popcorn garb, of course. We have a dog dressed up as a popcorn thing.
We see Miss Valparaiso Teen USA behind us here. Caroline Dardio is Miss Valparaiso Teen USA. She's a junior who has plans to study pre-law and minor in broadcast journalism in college. Her platform is driving through diversity, accepting everyone, everywhere, despite our differences. What a beautiful way to look at the world with today's day and age. Love that she's interested in broadcast journalism because that's what we're doing here today, Alexa.
Yes, of course we should ask Miss Valparaiso Teen USA if she wants to come up here and join us. I love seeing all the different kids involved with popcorn. I remember as a kid loving eating little bags of popcorn with my family. It's so exciting.
I know. There's so many ways that popcorn has evolved because, I mean, you don't even have to buy it where you can popcorn it in the microwave anymore. You can buy it just in a bag, like Skinny Pop and stuff like that.
We were talking about this earlier. Popcorn has been around for 5,000 years, guys. We were talking about, how do you guys think? Let us know on Valparaiso Facebook, Twitter, and of course the Instagram. Don't forget to interact with us as VUTV. We want to hear about how you guys think popcorn was like created. Let us know. Lizzie,
Next,
what's
we
our
have
next float that's coming around?
Pete's Barbershop. Since its inception in 2014, Pete's Barbershop has offered premier barber services from buzz cuts to flat tops to traditional cuts and everything in between. Step into Pete's eye-catching and eclectic atmosphere in downtown Valparaiso. Pete's Barbershop takes pride in providing trendy, up-to-date hairstyles while maintaining their repertoire of strong traditional cuts. Visit Pete's Barbershop to feel right again. Stay sharp, my friends.
Lizzie, which float do we have kind of driving by, generating up some excitement?
Let's see.
It looks like it's the Guardians of the Green Mile Dog Rescue.
Yes. Guardians of the Green Mile, Inc. is a group of individuals based in Northwest Indiana who have come together for a common purpose to help save more animals. It takes a village to save just one life. Check them out on Facebook. I'm all about dog rescue. My dog that I have back home is a rescue.
We'd love to see it. We've seen a lot of furry friends throughout the parade here today. It's exciting to see, also, of course, adults involved.
So exciting.
with the furry
Dog
friends.
rescue is very important and has been thriving this past year actually because of the pandemic. People have been going out and getting dogs and cats.
And immediately following up, it looks like we have the Valparaiso Animal Hospital. Lizzie, tell us a little bit about the Valparaiso Animal Hospital.
Valparaiso Animal Hospital is located at 815 Calumet Avenue and provides compassionate care for your furry family friends.
We love to see the creativity on their float. And then, we got another creative way of interpreting popcorn. It looks like it's got some tissue paper and all sorts of stuff.
Look at all the adorable dogs, and we have a Dalmatian mascot right behind us right here. Wave hi and say hello to him.
Following up pretty quickly behind them is the Growing Kids Learning Centers. Growing Kids Learning Centers is committed to providing early childhood care and education in a clean, safe environment with structured educational activities to develop every child's natural enthusiasm and curiosity. Growing Kids is among the premier child care providers in northern Indiana. All Growing Kids centers are state licensed, state inspected, and nationally accredited. Family owned and family operated, they have been providing care for children 6 weeks through elementary school since 1995.
Next, we want to give some special recognition to the Grandma and Grandpa Built Float. Grandma and Grandpa built a float to celebrate Valparaiso, Indiana being the popcorn capital of the world. Their float is complete with giant popcorn pies, a popcorn carnival, and a popcorn picnic. God bless popcorn, Valparaiso, and the USA. Welcome back, Grandma and Grandpa.
What a fan favorite we've got. It looks like they've completely remodeled Valparaiso with all little different towns and all sorts of stuff. We love seeing Grandma build a float. It's fun seeing that different community members just wanted to get involved in some fun
Oh my
way.
God, it's so beautiful. Next, we've got Flanagan's Bulk Mail. Our next float is presented by Flanagan's Bulk Mail Service. It features the enchanting Flanagan Fairies and their royal carriage. The fairies flew to Valparaiso today to sprinkle joy and magic to all those who cross their path. Did you know a little bibbidi-bobbidi-boo can make a dream come true? Flanagan Bulk Mail Service is able to work a little magic in all your bulk mail needs.
Oh, we love to see it. Looks like we've got a fairy godmother, a Cinderella in our carriage, and we've got some fairy princesses kind of walking around the float. Make sure you guys wave and say hi to all
So beautiful.
of our lovely
Such
young
unique
ladies.
costumes they've got going on, too. I see a fire fairy, an America fairy, a rainbow fairy.
Just stunning. All right, coming up behind them, we've got the Morgan Township Band. For the past 20 years, the Morgan Township Band and the Washington Township Band were combined under one band director. We are pleased to announce that Morgan now has their own band director. Please give a round of applause for the Morgan Township Pep Band under the direction of Darren Day.
You know, we've had so many popcorn facts come up today. Did you know that there's actually no such thing as hull-less popcorn?
Now, Lizzie, what do you mean by hull-less popcorn?
So, it says that this kind of popcorn is bred so that hull shatters when it's popped, which makes it appear hull-less, but all popcorn needs a hull in order to pop.
I love hearing all the fun popcorn facts, Lizzie. Thank you so much.
Next, we have Famous Athletics with the best new float.
We love hearing Build Me Up Buttercup. Thank you again to the Morgan Township Band.
All right, so here we go with Famous Athletics. It is the new yet largest growing all-star cheerleading facility in the region. This is the first time joining the parade, and they are popping excited to be here. They are a competitive cheerleading program of athletes ranging in ages from 4 to 18. They offer elite cheerleading as well as tumbling classes, and they will soon be hosting tryouts for their half-season team. They look forward to adding new members to their famous family.
And it looks like we've got a lot of smiling faces on their float. Let's give a big wave to all those young ladies from Famous Athletics. We're so happy to have you today.
I see Marilyn Monroe and Elvis Presley up on top of the pickup truck. I'm loving all the matching bows they've got going on here.
Wonderful. Again, thank you so much to the young ladies here at Famous Athletics. We love and support you. Ozeka is the fourth-generation family-owned business in the construction materials and logistics industry. They build the places we live, work, and play by providing concrete, aggregate materials, and energy solutions in multiple states through a fleet of barges, boats, rail, and the iconic red and white striped concrete mixers, as we see today in their float behind us. Kind of reminds you of a popcorn bucket, doesn't it, Lizzie?
Oh my gosh, it definitely does. Looks like the famous ones you get at the movie theater.
They didn't even need to try and make it popcorn themed. They already were popcorn themed.
All right, next we've got Change Therapy Center, LLC. Change Therapy Center is dedicated to strengthening our community one family at a time, providing support to community mental health, and emphasizing the importance of how it takes a community to raise a child. Be the change. That's the message they want to send to us all today. Salvation Army is coming up behind them and has served Porter County for over 40 years. They help families and individuals with emergency assistance and social services, including their Pathway of Hope program. Join them next month for their new children's programs, including Messy Church, archery, and music lessons. Come check their booth for more information today.
I love their float, how they turn the Salvation Army bucket into a popcorn bucket. That's what we love to see.
Salvation Army bucket's a classic Christmas tradition. You can always see them outside businesses around Christmas time to donate money.
Of course, and the most important part is that Salvation Army is accepting donations year-round. We always love to support Salvation Army, especially here in the Valparaiso community. We are big on volunteering to help those in need. Following up behind the Salvation Army, we actually have the Northern Indiana Historical Association. The Northern Indiana Historical Power Association promotes preservation and restoration of antique farm equipment. The club's main focus is on tractors, steam engines, and gas-powered stationary engines, along with antique plowing, planting, and harvesting equipment. NIHPA has begun using this equipment as educational avenue for younger generations. This year's Fall Festival for NIHPA will be held on September 24th through 26th at Sunset Hill Farmer County Park.
Look at all that corn. Our next we have Leona, the Canine Awareness Vehicle. The mission of this truck, known as Leona, is to raise a positive public awareness in support of these who put others first. Our police, canine heroes, fire, first responders, and our military members who protect and serve our American communities. Some have given the ultimate sacrifice for our freedom and protection. Our goal is to ensure that all are told thank you and no one is ever forgotten. Again, that is called Leona, Leona.
up behind the Leona float, it is Miss Great Lakes Scholarship Organization. A proud Valparaiso native, it's Miss Great Lakes 2022, Michaela Tucker. Michaela is a 22-year-old first-year doctoral student at the University of Indianapolis studying physical therapy. Her social impact initiative is Choose PT, which encourages people to move every day and choose physical therapy for first treatment and pain management. She's proud to be a part of the Valparaiso community and will represent the region on the Miss Indiana stage in June.
He'll talk to you. He'll talk to you. Now, next we have South Lake Martial Arts. Located in Valparaiso for over 12 years, South Lake Martial Arts teaches Taekwondo to ages 2 and up. Try a class for free.
What a wonderful routine we see from South Lake Martial Arts. We love seeing young students get involved in different hobbies and passions throughout the Valparaiso community. There is always something to do. Let's all wave and give them a nice big smile.
It's fun because I see the term sweep the leg on the back. Next we have Dermio Dermatology. Welcome Dermio Dermatology. Dr. David Soleimani's 5-star practice is located in Valparaiso and is home to 8 full-time providers. Dermio Dermatology has been voted best dermatologist in the region by the Times for the past 2 years. Dermio Dermatology is open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. and in order to be available for all schedules. They look forward to serving the Valparaiso community for all dermatological needs.
Following up behind Dermio Dermatology, if you guys are having lots of photos taken at today's parade, make sure you check out Hope Prints. Hope Prints is a new, locally owned peel and stick photo printing company and exists to help kids dream bigger and picture a better future. So make sure you take pictures of lots of today's floats, and then, of course, you can use Hope Printing to, of course, post those. We'd love to see their interpretation. It looks like they quite literally have a bucket of popcorn on the top of their car. Of course, with some young ladies smiling and cheering on, encouraging the excitement of the Valparaiso community.
Next, we have the Hoosier Cranes. Hoosier Cranes Service Company is a family-owned business with a branch here in Valparaiso. They're ready to help you with all your hoist and crane needs. Such creative ways people are using to display popcorn here. We got lanterns on the Hoosier Cranes behind us. We've seen balloons, we've seen actual popcorn, we've seen tissue paper, now lanterns.
Of course, we love seeing the creativity of the Valparaiso community to come together. Kind of, you know, it's the first big event after all of the chaos from the past year.
Next, we've got the Beer Peddler. Welcome to the Beer Peddler, where you and 14 of your friends can get together for drinks and eats. The Beer Peddler provides a unique new way to explore downtown Valparaiso and enjoy some of the great local bars, wineries, and restaurants. Book your tour on Valparaiso's first and only 15-passenger pedal-powered pub today at beerpeddler.com.
Awesome. Well, we have loved to see all of our floats so far. It looks like we have Alan Marvel out on the field with some special guests. Alan, who do we have joining us today?
Hi, guys. I have some amazing kids right here. You guys want to tell us what your names are?
Timothy.
Timothy?
Siname.
Timothy and what?
Siname.
Siname. All righty. What is you guys enjoying your day out here at Popcorn Fest today?
Yeah, I am.
You guys are?
Yeah.
How's the parade been for you? Have you liked all the cool floats?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Really enjoyed it? What are you guys looking forward to this afternoon? Let's take a second.
I'm looking forward to all the fun booths.
All the fun booths? That sounds pretty cool. What are you looking forward to?
All the fun booths.
All righty. Well, I hope you guys enjoy your day at Popcorn Fest, and thanks for doing a little interview with us today. Back to you, Alexa and Lizzie.
Thank you so much, Alan, for bringing us those wonderful guests. We're actually going to take a little bit of a break right now, but we'll be back with a couple thank yous and closing out. Stick with us.
Oh, just one.
Jake from State Farm, it's the least I can do. You really did me a solid with that Maya markdown on my insurance.
Here's the deal, Maya. State Farm offers everyone surprisingly great rates.
Right.
No, really, there are no markdowns, just great rates.
Pull around back in 20 minutes. I'll hook you up with the good parts.
When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Flip the switch, a light turns on. Press the button, machines and instruments come to life. Touch the screen, communicate with the world. Simple tasks, guaranteed results, every second of every day. That's the power of power. And that's the power brought to you by the NECA contractors and electrical workers of Local 531.
You see that? How you can see every delicious speck of sesame, garlic herb, and Parmesan? That is what flavored crust should look like. Crust so irresistible that if pizza could eat pizza, it would be this pizza. Can you imagine how good a pizza would have to be for it to eat itself? Talk about irresistible. Now get an irresistible meal deal for any budget starting at just $5.99.
Hungry?
Howie! Hey, I didn't order any pizza.
Jake from State Farm. After you saved me so much dough on insurance with that Parker promo, I devised a promo for you.
Here's the deal, Parker. State Farm offers everyone surprisingly great rates.
Yeah, right. Pepperoni pockets, an atomic brownie, cuckoo crusties.
There's no promo, it's just great rates.
And a cider ranch. You're the man.
When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
We all want to be part of something bigger, to go beyond the expected and discover something truly exceptional, to tap into the energy of a movement that moves society forward. Valpo is the place for those who strive for a better world. Here you can be part of something bigger without losing yourself in the crowd. And as you grow in every aspect of your life, personal, professional, and spiritual, you'll discover that making the world a better place isn't wishful thinking. It's what we do. Think of the world you want to live in. Then come to Valpo and build it.
We want to give many, many thanks to Elk Lodge for helping out with the parade today. Thank you to all those who participated in the Popcorn Festival parade. It's great to be back. We want you to have a wonderful day at the festival and enjoy all the people out and about today.
Of course, we would like to thank the City of Valparaiso Project and Facility Management Department for all their help to ensure that we had power here at our broadcast location.
The Valparaiso Events Popcorn Festival Logistics Committee, we want to thank you for all your help in the studio for our broadcast location.
Valparaiso Events, thank you very much for the great partnership on this wonderful broadcast of the 42nd Annual Valparaiso Popcorn Festival Parade. Without you and your team, we could have not made this day happen.
VUTV would like to thank the Valparaiso University Police Department for the use of their trailers and to transport all of our equipment down to Valpo today. Without you today, we would not have made this day possible. Thank you so much.
And of course, we would finally want to thank our entire broadcast team here at VUTV. We've had a lot of people behind the scenes today working very hard, and we're very happy to have them.
We want to thank Alan for being in the field today, interviewing people, and we want to thank our friends and families back home who are watching and streaming and supporting us here today.
Thank you, everyone, for tuning in today for the 42nd Annual Popcorn Fest Parade.